Hey guys, welcome back to Xamarin guys. So in this tutorial we are going to work on Uber car pins around our map inside our Xamarin Forms project. So it is our third tutorial. I request you to go through my first and second tutorial which are in my video's description below, and we will be continuing with our third series where we'll be adding our Google car icons inside our Xamarin Forms project. So let's create a view model folder. As per basic MVVM approach, we need to connect our views with the view models. It's a very basic approach and a really easy technique in order to make our UI independent of business logic. So this is my view model folder where we'll be adding a class named as map page view model.cs. Then let me copy that, and then we'll be binding our view with the view model. That's all. So this view model is defined inside our xamgmaps.viewModels folder. That is inside view model folders. We have added that main page view model.cs file. Now our next task is to load all the nearby vehicles that are within our surrounding. So in order to do that, we have to create a list of vehicles location, so which contains the latitude and longitude. It's a really easy way of getting the vehicles that are surrounding us. So there are two ways in order to load the vehicles that are nearby. Either call the API get the list, or else create a static list of latitude and longitude of the vehicles that are in our surrounding. So I'm using static way, but you can use API in order to call the list of vehicle location that are nearby to the user. So let's create 4 vehicle location, and then that will return a list of vehicles to calling methods. So let's go to our Google Maps at first. Then this is my current location as of now. Here if I click on that, then it will display my current location. Now I'm going 100 meter above, and then I'm going to click on what's here. Then it will give me at first the latitude. You have to copy it, so you have to copy the longitude too. So clicking on over here, you can copy the longitude. So use the same way to get the latitude and longitude of another vehicle. So let's add a vehicle over here. So I'll take the latitude and the longitude of the vehicle that need to be put over there. So let's copy the longitude too. So you can just play around with the latitude and longitude and return the vehicle location to the calling method. So the calling method will be called inside our main page.xaml.cs. So whenever I click on the button, then it should display me all the nearby vehicles that is around me. So I'll just fast forward it. Let's create a grid and then one button that is going to be placed at vertical end and expand. Now let's create a button. Whenever that button is clicked, then we are going to load all the pins that are collected from our view model. Let's create this method as async. Now let's create an instance of the view model that will be used for a single time whenever this page is loaded. So this instance we are going to copy over here. That is, using the await method, we can just get that view model all the list items within this variable object that is content. If that content is not null, then we can just apply the loop. That is, our content is a list, so that we can just go inside our content items. Now we will be creating 4 pins. That's why we have to put inside the for each loop, as for each loop contains 4 vehicle pins which will be added to the UI. So each content item contains the latitude and longitude that we have added in our view model. As we know that we want our vehicles to be around us. So we have individual latitude and longitude for each vehicle. So we'll convert that string to double. You can just change the model type to double too. It depends upon your requirement. We don't want this stuff. So now our next step is to use Uber icons, that is for our vehicle pin type. So this is the icon which will be grabbing carpins.png from the asset folder of Android and carpins.png from resources folder of iOS. Let's put Uber icons inside our asset folder of Android and resources folder of iOS. So this is the link where I have taken out the Uber image. So you can just take and grab image using your sign up email and then just rotate it to the north face. That is how I have used is I have downloaded that same image, then I have rotated that image to the north facing side. Then we need to just change the dimension to 80 by 80 or 120 by 120 so that the image size will be smaller inside our maps. So I'll just copy that icon that was remodified after downloading. Let's put it over here. Then inside our iOS folder, the resources, we need to put the same icons. Let's copy this line of code, then paste it over here, as we want our maps to get loaded whenever that button gets clicked. So this is my specific location. So from here you will just locate your position where we'll grab our actual latitude and longitude so that the map will load whenever our button is clicked. As our vehicles are also surrounding to our position, so it also contains latitude. I'll just paste it, the latitude and the longitude. Let's grab that longitude and then we are all set to deploy our app. But here we need to change it to positions, then change that level to anything as per your API tells what is the level for that specific vehicle. We have to put that level, then change it to meters where we'll be adding to 100 or 200. Then our next step is to add the width and height of that specific icons. Let's check whether our application gives us successful output or not. So the application is loaded successfully. Then if we click on that load vehicles nearby button, then let's drag it over here. You can just check it out. We got our Uber icons that is inside our map where we want. That's all for this tutorial now. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching. We'll be learning about more regarding Google Maps in our next tutorial. Till then, stay safe, be healthy. Bye bye.